Folks, we're going to be rolling right into episode 2 of X-Men 97 because these mofos decided to drop 3 episodes
at 3 a.m.
in one day, bro. Like, what? But hey, you know, it is what it is. Let's jump right into it because we just watched episode 1. Sorry to say, bro. Your mom was, mom ain't shit.
Life's a total risk and it's on you.
Talk about ancient parents, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm into it because I'm sitting so close to my screen, just like.
1997. Oh, Kevin? Finn? Yeah, he's off. Okay, he's doing this.
Oh, Quentin,
Please don't hurt us.
Monet. I think it's meant to be.
Don't worry, son. We won't hurt you. We're definitely the good guys.
I don't know. Every time Alex says that.
The U.S. government's mutant task force charged
Yep.
with containing global crises in a world without the X-Men,
Mhm.
with unprovoked violence against
Chamber.
mutants on the rise.
Okay, sir, put that
Yeah.
away. Like, just go like.
Yeah,
I think he should have had a eye patch and then lifted it up and then like, that would have been fun.
To be part of your super.
I don't know. I like video games while the world's going to hell, you know?
Oh, nice,
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice, nice,
X-Force.
nice. X-Force, nice.
Cable. Psylocke. Archangel.
Why does this give me chills, bitch?
Oh, okay.
There's so many mutants in,
Yeah.
in this. Oh my god, they're wearing Rachel's. They're wearing the
X-Force
Oh my God.
97.
that opening. My god. Okay. Whew.
We in Brazil.
We find a
Okay.
Okay,
How
Psylocke,
they
calm
gonna
down.
explain that on my insurance, bro? Like,
Calm down, Psylocke, calm down.
yeah, a girl fell from above on my car.
I might know a shortcut or two.
Yeah.
Might isn't exactly.
Yeeted her. Nice.
Damn. Oh.
Damn.
Damn, son. Like, I felt that. Oh. Fatality.
Nice. Nice.
You will face his judgment.
Jesus.
Willingly. Apocalypse made loyal servants of us all.
Bro, he decked the shit out of him.
Jesus Christ, that's so funny.
Here in X-Force. we handle shit differently.
Open it. One in fire and blood.
Okay, House of Dragon.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Apocalypse Targaryen, relax.
Trust me, Jubilee.
By Mutant Jesus.
It's mercy.
This is a murder. It's mercy. He was like, I didn't sign up for all of these.
He might have more to say.
He ain't saying shit now.
Damn. Damn.
Yo.
Damn.
Are the authority.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Yo, they smoked it.
No hesitation. It's just like explanation.
Could have gotten
Boom.
more out of him.
Last I checked.
And saw diamonds. I know only one telepath who's got a thing for diamonds.
Oh man,
Genosha.
Emma Frost. How much money do you think she just came up on?
I don't even know if this team has money. Like, they got a ship. That's about it. So I don't know.
I mean, you got him, Sunspot, you know.
Needs to convert mutants into his loyal dead end.
Not dead.
That's not her fault.
X Factor.
Mm-hmm. Bam.
Long toward history.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't bring a gun to a fist fight.
Well done.
Said no one
I
ever.
only need one of me.
Nice.
Damn.
Oops.
Eat this, big guy.
He's my everything.
Polaris!
It's like,
Oh,
really?
she don't like it. She don't like it.
Literally wrap this up.
Polaris, what are you doing? We're not the bad guys here.
It's not about good or bad. It's about authority. And you don't have any.
I'm an X.
My Latina Polaris.
X-Men, remember them? You used to be one?
You're not an X-Man.
Mm.
You're on a secret assassination hit squad.
Those on your C-list roster. Knockoff Cyclops.
Damn.
Maybe give us a minute, Alex.
I'll do better than that. I'll give you 2.
Look at her. She's gorgeous. Please marry me.
I could say the same for you. Working for a vigilante.
A hot shot.
Was it really 2 minutes?
Look at how gorgeous she is. God. All right, let's look at the cameos. Boy, Quentin Quire, Sink, Dust, The Cuckoos, Monet.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. About to blow some shit up real quick.
What cargo?
Bunch of babies. Bunch of babies.
Come on, get to the flight deck. That way.
No? Okay, we're throwing a lot. Guys, we're throwing a lot at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine.
Look alive, team.
Okay. He's
Nice.
skating out here. Uh-oh. Oh, damn.
Angel Salvador. Pixie.
And they're gone. Oh, damn.
God, good lord. He said, ah!
Here we go.
Your choice.
Jump.
It doesn't have to go this way.
Fuck up. Out of here, Val.
Sure doesn't. Peace out, losers.
Said, bitch, fuck out of here with that.
Happened. Where's Jubilee?
Escaped. Any idea how that happened? Acts of rebellion will not be tolerated. But rest assured, X Factor is here to protect humans and mutants, and we will not.
Trust me. Kids are tougher than you think.
Yeah. You are all one.
Right?
Like,
You can't expect us to just leave him here. And yet you must. But you
He's
can
not
count on
alone,
us
guys.
to be protected by
Yeah, I'm saying.
for him.
Please. We just need more time.
Now, we must be strong, Nathan. To do what they can.
Computer. Time slide. The X-Men.
all right, well, the past is saved. I mean, the future is saved. in quotation marks. Now we gotta work on that pass.
The ending the same way they did the beginning, the
Yeah.
opening.
All right, folks. So that does it for X-Men 97 Season 2, Episode 2. This time we focused on what was going down in the present, and the main focus of the episode was the Star Jubilee and X-Force, which was a nice call out. X-Force versus X Factor. That's what the opening also showed, and of course that was the main portion of the episode. You got to see Polaris in full form once again. And how you feeling?
Good. I think this was a good second episode. Like I said, I think what's gonna happen is we're just gonna. Well, I think we have 9 episodes this season, so I'm sure the first chunk of it is who's doing what and what time. And again, at the end, everyone comes together with the power of friendship and becomes a giant cable mech and to defeat Apocalypse. Yeah, I like that. We're working backwards, so to speak, the future, then the present, then the past. I really, really appreciate the care and the time they took of going, yeah, this isn't the same. Like just the opening alone, just to be like, this isn't the same team. We're now following this team, and because you think of any other cartoon or episode, they're not really taking the time to do different individual openings. I think the closest we get are to this would be uh anime openings where the first quarter gets one opening and then the second quarter gets another one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels like that, which I'm super appreciative of. Because again, you could tell that the people who are making this show are probably young Gen Xers, millennials, older Gen Z, who are just like, oh yeah, these are all the anime influences we love, so we're gonna incorporate it into this show that we're creating. Like, we got 2 magical girl transformations last season with Madeline and Storm, so I, just love it. I really do like. I mean, I definitely do think that I don't think I know because they showed it. They used the opening to kind of yada yada yada, Jubilee and Sunspot's training with X Force, to be like, we don't need to see how much time has passed. Just know that this is where they met, this is what happened, and this is where we're at now. So I think that's fine. Again, it's just one of those things where I go, well, if you just had one more episode, like, could that would have been nice to watch. But yeah, I like that, if you know the history of X-Men, there have been many a team to work for the US government. Val Cooper ran Freedom Force, which is headed by Mystique and Destiny, in the comics, initially. And yeah, the whole spiel of we're protecting humans and mutants, and then the whole idea of, well, how much are you protecting if you're working for a government that's also persecuting us? And then that follows through. Havoc, Alex Summers has worked with the government on several teams as well. Polaris too, by extension. Um, I think even on X Factor with Banshee running X Factor, or maybe they were just pseudo cops. But in recent comics, Alex's X Factor was meant I like Freedom Force. This is a thing that I've been thinking about for a long time. Um, what does it say about a person who is in a minority group who has been treated harshly by the government, working with the government in the guise of, we're helping our people too, right? We're trying to make a change from inside. But as Jubilee says, how much change are you really making? What are you really doing? You're rounding up your own people and putting them in prison for existing and trying to survive in a world that's villainizing them and killing them and hurting them. What good is this really? When you look at the overall history, so like Freedom Force with Mystique and Destiny, and which would be like a lot of their brotherhood, so like it would also be Spiral as well, and Julia Carpenter's Spider Woman, in that initial run, well, as the team shifts, right? Mystique has underhanded, has other ulterior motives for doing this. So it's not just like, yeah, I want to work with the government because she really is about that life. Like fuck you people. But it's also like Emma Frost. what does this get me in the end? What ends do the means justify, or however
Yeah.
the saying goes?
The ends
Do the
justify the
ends justify
means.
the means? There we go. Um, and but when you look at like Alex's history, and one of the biggest things that gets brought up a lot, and something that I read in real time, is Alex's like, don't call me mutant, just my like his big old I'm not one of them, I'm me kind of thing speeches. And it's down in history as one of those moments where you just look at someone, like look at your community member and go, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And it also goes under the guise of how much do you pass. So in relation to someone like Alex, who is blonde haired, blue eyed, white, cis man, it's like, of course you can get away with it. But like, as we see with a bunch of the mutants who are locked up, like Chamber and Nature Girl and Glob, they can't, they don't pass. So lock them up for their own protection. Like, what is that? What does that really mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it means a whole bunch of fucking nothing, in my opinion. I'm very passionate about that. But yeah, it's something. It's a concept that I've wanted to dissect and talk about in relation to X-Men, and even in other things that I love. How people in minority communities either sell out their community members just to get a seat at the table, or with the fucking rose-colored glasses idea of, yeah, I'm doing the good work, right? It's to help us all, but it's like, it okay. So I love that it's all Jubilee, and even Sunspot to an extent, are that youth factor, that pers- uh perspective in X Factor and X Force, talking to both of them like, hey, maybe we don't always need to shoot first, ask questions later idea, to, hey, you're not, how much are you really helping, to, hey, if we don't actually help the community we're trying to save, then it really will be for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the ideals that I hold very dear to my heart. If we're not trying to, if we're thinking of the bigger picture, right? But we're not doing anything in the middle of it. If we're not trying to help each other and uplift each other, support each other, and fight for each other, what is that all really gonna do for when the big bad is really dead?
Mm-hmm.
What community support are we doing in conjunction to fighting the man, into fighting the power? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really, really love that. And I love the conversation between Jubes and Lorna Polaris of, hey, you, like Jubilee going, hey, you were one of us. And her just going, yeah, but we're the only ones left, and we're just trying to figure out what to do here. We're all just trying our best to do this without the people that we've had supporting us before. How can you are doing it your way with a guy who's running amok, or who we are seeing is running amok, who is straight up shooting bitches, but also fuck
Yeah.
war, like fuck him. Like, I don't know, maybe I should join Cable's team, but like, and Jubilee straight up going, okay, but are these the values and ideals that have been instilled in you that you want to carry over?
Carry
What are you
over.
what are you
Yeah.
really doing? Um, and I like that Lorna is like, you know what, you're right. I can't really up and leave just yet, but you made me see the light where, I feel like we got an inkling of when their fight X Factor and X Force are fighting in the bunker, and
Mm-hmm.
you see that very like broken look in Lorna's face when Havoc's just like, wrap it up. She's like, God, I don't know. It's that feeling that you're doing something, but internally you know what you're doing isn't right. But what is right in this world that we live in? Like, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
If you know the lore of Lorna Dane of Polaris, a lot of the time she's very much just like, I kind of don't want to be up scrapping. I don't
Yeah.
want to
I'm
do
done
this.
with this.
I kind of just want to live my life and, just do my thing. And I keep getting,
Pressed against
uh,
some bullshit.
yeah, it's also very much just like in the overall narrative, even when you look at them talking about the kids and the teens, sadly, when you are in a minority group, whatever we do, even if it is just existing, our existence is resistance.
Mm-hmm.
In that of itself is a pushback against authoritarianism, bigotry, and hatred. And sadly, because of who we are, because we are the minority, every day is a fight. Is it fair? Is it right? No. It's just it's just the world that we live in and the world that they live in.
Mm-hmm.
So even as kids, when you look at all the children that they saved, and even Nathan's story altogether, compared to Cyclops and Jeans or to Jubilees right now, it's like these kids shouldn't be fighting. These kids shouldn't have this responsibility. It is up to the adults. But if they're going to keep knocking on your door and blowing it off the hinges and holding a gun to your head, you got to learn how to protect yourself and fight back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad and it shouldn't be, but it is. And we have our kids, their kids will always be tougher than we give them credit for. And it goes to, Scott and Jean going, it's too much for Nathan, and yet it's not fair. But like I said in the first episode, he's also not a dead body in Apocalypse's front lawn.
Yeah.
It's not fair for Scott and Jean to have to do this. It's not fair for Jubilee. If only everyone could hold hands, right? And then you have people within your
Kumbaya.
own, yeah, right? And then you have people within your own community, like Apocalypse or Mystique or Emma Frost, right? Emma Frost does it for her own needs, right? It's like, well, I want to survive. What happened to me was a very traumatic experience.
Mm-hmm.
We tried the whole separate us and make something, and then it they blew it up. A lot of people died. I almost died. So right now I just got to survive,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have fun while doing it. Apocalypse is like mutants above all. Um, but in that ideal, he's still hurting other mutants.
Yeah.
Mutants are just like, I don't see things the way you do. And also, when we look at Warren taking mutants and changing them into things like how not ch- changing them into things, yes, but like abusing their bodies and taking advantage of them for his own goal.
Mm-hmm.
And how much trauma that does to, like, we do that. We have members in our community that hurt us all for their own selfish needs or for what they think is the way to go instead of
Yeah.
working together. And then to marry that to Alex and them, X Factor, to be like, yeah, but now we're gonna work hand in hand with the people that hate us. What does this really do for the community? What does this really do for our people? And I like that they're really driving that home. It's something that I think a lot of people really need to think about in our own everyday real lives. Um, the thing about it is mutants don't, I mean, mutations exist in the real world, but mutants, i.e. with magnetic powers, don't exist in the
Mm-hmm.
real world, right? But we are Black, we are Latin, we are queer, we are these so many different minorities. And if we're not protecting within our own spaces or coming together as minorities to protect each other, then white supremacy, white superiority, the power, the man is going to continue to rule all. Um, and then being within these communities, just thinking if you harm people like you to get a seat at the table, you are yourself still a minority and they will see you that way. It's funny because we talk about like a lot of sellouts and coons and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
how at the end of the day you sell us out only for them to laugh in your face and be like, yeah, you got to get the fuck up out of here too. You're not one of us, but we're using you as a bat to beat your own people.
Mm-hmm.
And what that really says of says of us as a species, and how a lot can change for the better if we stop infighting, if we stop trying to step on each other's shoulders or digging graves for each other and then chucking us in the graves to bury us, to be like, well, I need to get there before you do. So, or once I'm there, pull the ladder up and you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm arresting us for our protection. That's not how arresting works.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So yeah, I appreciate the direction thematically that this episode went in, and the burden of responsibility that it takes on people who want to fight for what's right or who are saddled with destiny, and a grander role to play in all of our futures.
Yeah.
Leaders of the movement, and like Scott says to Nathan, like men don't seek out leadership or power, whatever he says. It's like, it just happens kind of thing. And yeah, I think that's also like really important to note that if you are also striving to hold the power, it really does get muddy. If you're not doing it for the right reasons, then what are you really doing it for?
Yeah.
Yeah, all in all, action was great. Like a lot was happening. It's really one of those episodes where I'm just gonna have to freeze frame each second and go, that's who that person is. That's who that person is. That's who that person is. A feast for my eyes. I think, seeing Jubilee really show off her powers as well, and just how much stronger she's become in the in between season 1 and now, and the absolute wild possibilities that she can tap into with, like,
After season 1 for
people.
Singon that she was
Yeah,
given.
right. And then she's one of those characters that people like to crack jokes on because they don't value it as an ability. Same way how Dazzler is. People, it's just lights, right? And it's just like, bitch, these are like ectoplasmic balls of energy that can propel you and burn faces, supernovas. Dazzler is a living weapon that can laser beam your face off. Like, it's all in how you learn your abilities and what you use them for. But I really like that they're showcasing, like, yeah, she's more than you guys want to give her credit for. Um, but I think that about all the X-Men. I think about all my lovable merry band of mutants. Just makes me so happy. Yeah, I think the action was really good too. You can definitely tell this is a recent animated series because they got a licensed song, and
Mhm.
it's not just, music they create for the show. I mean, some cartoons in the 90s will have like a popular song
Yeah.
sometimes, but this is definitely a more current thing. Like, yeah, let's put this song that, is by a popular artist into our animated show or movie. And yeah, it's just things that we can do now. We can afford it. We can afford it.
Yeah.
Excellent choice in song and band, Veruca Salt. Yeah, and I really, really like the messaging in this episode. Um, and I hope that people walk away from it going, well, what more can I do? Or how can I correct the course I'm on to help myself and my community so that we are stronger, better together, to fight back against those who are trying to oppress us, even within our own communities.
Mhm. Yeah. Just to tack on, like, especially because we had Jubilee's episode last season, which focused on her. You ain't go hear me complaining about, we need less Jubilee, so
Right.
more Jubilee, please. Because now I'm just wondering what made her cry in the trailer. That when we saw that, because I remember saying, "Well, why is Jubilee crying? What made her cry?" And I'm like, was it when she was in the the jail, so to speak, really quick before things turn in her favor, or is it going to be something else that's going to happen where there's going to be X-Men, X-Force, and X Factor coming together, where there's going to be a situation that might put Sunspot in a bad position. Yeah, Emma Frost, obviously. Listen,
But
man,
girl, it's okay, I get it. I'm
who's
mad at
signing the
her.
checks? She's like, who's signing the checks out here? I ain't trying to mess up my cash flow. I
Nope.
understand it. There's no need, like, oh, Apocalypse, go give me the bag. Okay. Yeah, sure. Who's go give me the bag? I don't really care. It's about my bottom dollar at the end of the day. And yeah, she's not trying to burn any bridges. so to speak.
No.
Cable, obviously it's funny. He was like, you don't underestimate kids, especially because everybody has been a kid. So of course you would think adults realize that you shouldn't underestimate kids when you yourself have been a kid.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was funny. Yeah, I mean, now that they have released 3 episodes, it only makes sense if next episode is about the past. Because we've just not conquered, but we've tackled the future in the present. So I'm guessing the next episode is gonna be about the past. If it falls in line. So I guess we'll roll right into the next one to see exactly what they got in store for us for this triple whammy of an opening. So folks, we will catch you guys in episode 3 of season 2 for another cookout session. So you guys all invited, and we'll catch you guys soon. So definitely stay tuned. You already know. Houses.